Hello, friends. Welcome to another live stream. Much like last time, I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm just trying to get a feel for this, and as we progress, hopefully these will get more entertaining. Gonna wait and see if anybody actually shows up before. Oh, hey, somebody did show up. How are you doing tonight, good sir? I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Can you hear me okay? Did I have the headset on the last live stream? Whether you hear me or not, maybe that's one of those things. We'll use this to improve future broadcasts. If I had the headset on last time and I don't this time, then yeah, we'll learn something. Casey Copeland asked, "Where's your beer?" It's right here. Got a cooler with some more. Good times. Oh, you know what? It's dark in here. I didn't turn on my overhead lights. Matthew Wolf asks, "Should we have beer too?" It's in my time zone. It's 9:30 at night on a Friday. Whether or not you should have beer too is entirely up to you, and I expect a choice you would have made by now, independent of whether or not I influenced you. I'll be right back. I'm going to turn on the overhead lights, and we'll get more illuminated. I'll be right back. How's that? Now it's a party. We have 5 people watching. Yeah, we got one more. So you are hanging out with me on a Friday night. What do you want to talk about? Man, you know what? I don't have the personality to carry one of these by myself. I really do need to learn how to have a guest on here, like a live chat guest, without actually bringing someone physically into my garage. I'm sure that can be done. I just don't yet know how to do it. But learning. Oh, fun fact. I got a new t-shirt. I got a few new t-shirts. This isn't even my favorite one that I got, but it's the one I'm wearing right now. It's my Caverns and Creatures shirt, inspired by the short story, what was it? Love on the Rocks. And yes, with artwork by the amazing John Luther Davis. This shirt and many others are available in my TeePublic store. If I remember, I'll put a link to that in the description. Chris Harrington asks, "Are you enjoying writing the next book?" Yeah, we're gonna have this question. every time I do a live broadcast. The next book has been going slowly. I think I mentioned that last time. It is happening. It is in the works, but I'm working right now, so it's a slow process. I am well. I'm not going to go into all that again, but it'll happen. It'll be out at some point. And believe me, when I have updates, I will be announcing them here just to fill the void of whatever else I've got not going on here. So, what are you guys up to? Robert asked, which character that you have created is your favorite? Ooh, that's a tough one. Um, I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. Not just one. I don't know. I guess now see I'm thinking who do I like most or who I don't want to say, who I think is the best person or you know what? Easy one. The one I enjoy writing most, Denise. Ooh, what is Cult of the Lamb? I'm gonna look that up real quick. That sounds intriguing. Cult of the Lamb. Oh, that looks different. Exciting. Oh, Timothy says Randy and Denise are the best. That's true. Man, thank you all for spending your Friday nights with me. Last time I did this was on a Saturday, and tomorrow I will not be able to because my daughter has a prior engagement that I need to drive her and her friends around for pretty much all day. So I switched my drinking night this weekend to tonight. Scott, are you participating here from a high school football game? That's exciting. Oh, I guess I can announce this now. Because Monk Cox asks if you ever make a Caverns and Creatures movie TV show, I'd love to be considered for Dave the Cleric. Haha. Uh, that's one almost exciting event that recently took place. I was offered another option, but I had to pass on it. Um, so it'll happen one day, but not this time. Oh, Fold is recovering from Hurricane Ian. I hope, I mean, I guess you're typing this, so I guess you're all right. Hang in there, buddy. I'm here for Dave's mom, says Chris. Oh man, that reminds me. I need to come up with some more jokes and insults. For future vicious mockery videos. I'm kind of I'm nearly tapped out. It'll happen, Monk. Mark my words. All right, Fold is safe. Good for you, Fold. And we had a better turnout last week, and I was blind drunk and didn't even announce it. This is maybe that took a while to get rolling. I barely remember it. Oh, I can type in here too. Hello, friends. All right, well, I'll learn something. Let's see if I play with some of these buttons. I don't. Oh, you don't have access to this feature. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I keep coming on here thinking I'm gonna learn something, but this interface does not have a lot of buttons or options. I don't know how to invite somebody to chat with me, or yeah, I watch YouTube a lot. I see people doing live streams, and they'll bring up other screens. Well, they'll write or draw on them. I don't see anything remotely like it could help me do that. Oh my goodness. Ian asks, still drinking Costco beers. Where have you been for the past, what, 4 or 5 years, man? I I announced on a live show on Authors and Dragons that Costco stopped making Kirkland Light. It's I've been drinking this fancy, expensive Bud Light since then. Oh, thanks, Monk. Cheers. Scott says he's been here since the Kirkland days. Oh, good times. That's I feel like a sucker because that's kind of the reason I got my Costco membership was because of Kirkland Light. It was worth it. And I still have my Costco membership, and I use it. I buy other things, but I don't buy beer there. The Bud Light's cheaper at Walmart, and you know, still chicken and ground beef, toilet paper. Uh, for those of you in the future still watching as after this was recorded, I want to remind you that I said in the beginning this wasn't going to be particularly interesting. Oh, Scott asked, oh my goodness, I'm surprised anybody remembers that. Scott asked, do I still have the fire pit from my OG videos, or did I not make the move with you? It made the move. Um, those were back in when I lived in Mississippi, and those were Facebook Live videos. I don't even know if I had a YouTube channel at that point. But no, I have I still have the fire pit, but I don't have the space I had there. It's I'd have to move a lot of stuff around to actually have a fire going, and I don't care that much about having a fire going. That's Yeah. There's not a lot I miss about Mississippi, but I miss that house I lived in. Ooh, Monk asks, when did you decide you wanted to be an author? I've always liked to write ever since I was a kid, and it never seemed like a realistic thing that I could do. It was always something like, maybe I'll get around to writing something someday. I even took I took 9 classes with the same professor because I just had such a man crush on this guy, and a lot of them were creative writing classes. And he was a writer. He was a published author, and loved this guy. Yeah, I thought he was so cool. Um, yeah, so I wrote a lot then, but then after I finished college, I didn't write anything again for like 10 years. Then I decided to take a crack at it because I had some free time between classes when I was teaching in Korea, and in an office, uh, and so yeah. But even then, like I wrote a full novel before I started Caverns and Creatures. I thought, well, this is never going to see the light of day. But then I thought I had the idea, these guys I'm playing D&D with. What if us, a bunch of drunk losers, were actually transported in this world? How would we fare? And then this, maybe this is something people want to read someday. And yeah, so I knocked that out, and yeah, well, some of you bought it. And that's brief history of me. Actually, the other is cool enough. You update the main characters. Ah, Ian asks, can I update the main characters' sheets? That's something I've been meaning to do for a long time. That would be good for the story and good for me to keep track of everything. Maybe. Chris asks, what's your favorite class in D&D? I've always been partial to Rogue. That's the class I feel like, yeah, maybe not now. I'm 45 and fat, but you know, if my life had gone a different way when I was younger, I could have achieved that. Yeah, I can't be a sorcerer. That's not real. But I could be sneaky. Anyway, I like the whole rogue thing. That's my jam. Timothy asked, "What was the first novel about?" Actually, it was kind of about a vampire girl that drank semen instead of blood, which I wasn't the same characters, but I used the same premise in one of my Shingles books, which was actually I used the same title as well, uh, "Thicker Than Blood." Scott asked, "Got any director's cut stuff from Caverns and Creatures sitting on a hard drive that you didn't make the books?" Not really. No. That's one of the nice things about being self-published. I don't have an editor, or I do, but uh, I don't have somebody that tells me, "Yeah, this has got to go." And when she does tell me something's got to go, it's usually small, and she's usually right, and I just delete it. But no, there aren't like huge chunks of narrative that are that you don't know about. This most of what I write makes the final cut. Excuse me. Oh, Robert said he's started playing again after 30 years of not playing because of my books. Thank you, Robert. That means a lot to me. He's in 3 different campaigns. Oh, how do you have that many friends? I sure shit don't. It's been pretty fun. Hi, Michaela. Monk has been DMing for 7 years, but has never once played. Oh, that you have my deepest sympathies. Oh, I see. Druid is getting a lot of love here. And yes, Druid's a cool class. I'm enjoying writing a Druid. Monk asks, if I could have a familiar in real life, what would I want? Um, Probably a little monkey. I wouldn't want an actual monkey because they're just shit everywhere and they'd be high maintenance. But a monkey that was a familiar would be like a TV pet monkey where it's just cool. and it's a monkey, and it wouldn't shit everywhere. Like Abu? Sure. Oh, my brother has joined us. Who is your favorite brother? You, I guess. Does he have a YouTube channel? Yes, everyone. My brother, Kenny Beveridge, does have a YouTube channel. What does he do on there? He does some goofy stuff, and he goes dirt shopping. He buys a lot of junk at dirt cheap. You can he makes some entertaining videos. In fact, I dare say his videos are more entertaining than mine. Mine are this, yeah, they're very much more entertaining than this. But yeah, even my spell videos, that's less entertainment, more informative, and even then, Sam does the heavy lifting. But no, Kenny, yeah, go watch his channel. He'll make you laugh. He's got a little bit better production value. He puts a little more effort into the nuts and bolts that I can't be bothered with. Kenny, as long as you're here, if you want to put a link, go for it. If you're allowed to, I don't know how that works. If not, I'll put a link in the comments or in the description. Scott, thank you for joining us. Dan asks, what number beer am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is number 6. Not since I started the video, mind you. I had a couple beforehand. Oh, Michaela, everything you just said is wrong. Yeah. Drink up, monk. Oh, Kenny asked about the Shingles movie. I still don't have any updates on that yet. They were talking about a late October, early November release last time I heard, but yeah, that was a while ago. Haven't heard anything since. Who knows? Hopefully by the end of the year. Dave asks, oh, another one. Live working out for you then? Not really. I mean, it's not working out. I'm just here. I want to keep doing these every now and again and get a feel for what works, what doesn't. Put in a little more time in front of the camera. And yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do better. With the other podcasts, I got other people pull a lot of the weight. I'll chime in with a quip here and there, but I need to learn how to do what I'm not doing right now. Like, fill this void. Who buys moonshine at a liquor store? I'm not a hard liquor drinker. That's a short night for Bob. That's why I prefer the Bud Light. Keep going for a nice long time. I think I still have like half a jar of moonshine that somebody gave me in Mississippi, and they wouldn't tell me who made it. So that that probably means it's quality stuff. Uh, Lamplighter, or I mean, Michaela's making me look like an amateur. Greetings, fellow Friday night old timers who would rather do this than go out. Oh, Monk asks, how many books do you think the series will go to? I mean, if I live long enough, it'll go to 20. That's been the goal all along. You look at the covers. There's a pattern you should recognize by now. Well. Dave S says I did give shingles another try since last week, and I gotta say I'm enjoying it a lot this time around. Thank you, Dave. If only more of you would come around. Ooh, Dan asks, what character do you most relate to? Oh, should I admit it's Tim? Did I just do that? Timothy says, I'd love to see you do a sci fi theme book. All right. thought of one a little while back. Thought of a premise. Um, what was it? I didn't think too hard on it because I'm not really a sci-fi kind of guy, but shit, what was it? There's I don't know. The whole standard Earth is too polluted or whatever. People, they built these ships to go hang out in space for a while and wait for the Earth to get back. And I know that's done, but been done before. But mine was like, there's not enough population on each ship to like avoid inbreeding. So like once a generation, the ships come meet together and trade some people, and I don't know, something happens and during one of these meetings, and I don't know, stuff. I don't know. That's as far as I got. Oh, that reminds us, I did write Space Puppies. So yes, Timothy, um, go read Space Puppies. There's my sci-fi. All right, 7. Is there a trick to shoot super chats? Asks Dan Welch. I don't know what that is, so maybe. Dave says, as far as Shingles goes, your stories have a different level of just depraved humor that the others don't so much. Theirs are good, but I want my humor to make me uncomfortable. All right, Dave, I'm not going to take a big steamy dump all over my fellow writers' Shingles stories, but you're right, mine are better. Aaron asks, I really enjoyed you reading from your Shingles books. Ever consider doing that more? I have considered that. That's something that could be. I could be doing that right now. I'm not going to tonight. I'm not prepared for that, but that'd probably be more entertaining than this. That was another good thing about that though was when I was doing that, it was for like a telethon kind of thing where you're paying me money or paying us to Authors and Dragons money that was going toward whatever it was going toward. That was for the movie, right? I think so. Ooh, Aaron remembers the fireside chats. That's 2 people. I didn't realize I had such an impact with those. I mean, Grizz Drop is here in spirit. Hi, Grizz Drop, if you watch this later. Ian asks, "What's your Mordred impersonation?" Okay. Uh, oh my God. I, you need John Sleep for this. I can't imagine doing an impersonation of Mordred and not sounding like Jorsa the Sorcerer, because all I got is this where tonight's tale of wonder will unfold? That's that's the best I got. Did my brother ditch us? Ah, Lord Farnsworth Butter Biscuits. That's another voice I need to get back. I remember somebody put me on the spot, and I forgot what Butter Biscuit sounded like. I just did like a Monty Python kind of thing, but I need to go back and re-listen to that episode so that I can. Once I hear it, once I get the rhythm in my head, I'll be able to do it. But I don't remember what Farnsworth Butter Biscuit sounded like. Ian asked, favorite wing flavor. All right. There was this wing store in Korea or restaurant. It's called BHC. And they had what was they called gold wings. And it was some kind of garlic and soy sauce combination. It was delicious. That was like a special occasion wing night. Say, honey, tonight we're getting the gold wings. And, I like a little bit of heat. Those weren't spicy, but they were delicious. So sometimes I'll put some Tabasco on it, even better. Oh, the eternal noob. Was that whatever? Asked. I saw something about turning down a Caverns and Creatures show. What happened with that? Didn't turn down a show. I turned down an option uh, because what they were offering didn't inspire a lot of confidence in me that a show was going to be made. They're and the amount of time they wanted to lock up my rights, that would be like, no. I didn't turn down a show. I turned down what probably wouldn't have become a show in the hopes that somebody else will offer me a better deal down the road. And I'll be able to take it because I didn't lock up my rights with these people for a huge amount of time. Michaela says, I don't think super chats are enabled in this channel. I don't know what super chats are. You should turn those on so people can give you beer money. Oh, all right. Is that when people were just giving money? I imagine you probably have to be monetized for that. This channel is not yet monetized because I don't have enough watch hours, which is another reason I'm doing these videos. In fact, tonight I'm going to hang out a little while longer because I want to see. I'm running an experiment. I don't know if like I've got 14 people watching now. We've been going 45 minutes. If we get up to an hour, that should be 14 hours of watch time, right? I don't know how it works. We'll find out. But I'm about a quarter of the way into the watch hours I need to monetize the channel. Then, yeah, man, if you guys start throwing money at me, I'll do these videos every night. Um, Ballpark and when you can expect book 10? No ballpark yet. It's oh god damn it. The very next comment, same question. No, I've got no ballpark. I'm working on it slowly. Um, we are still in the early stages of development on book 10. I've been working a real job uh, because none of you bought shingles, and yeah, that's where we are right now. More on Super Chats. These features let your viewers purchase live chat messages that stand out. Man, all right, cool. If I figure out how to do that, I will be all over it. You should get more reach/impressions if you like. Do the preview thing for your videos. I don't know what that means. If I buy shingles, will you quit your real job and finish book 10? If you and 1,000 of your friends buy shingles, then yes. And I mean all the shingles. And leave reviews, good reviews. Not like that one dickhead. I forget what it's called, but like tells you ahead of time the video's coming. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Drew asked, which is your favorite character to write? I answered that a little bit earlier. Denise. Brian Watson, I've never heard of shingles. Why? Why, Brian? That's all I talk about. Do yourself a favor. Maybe there's a couple. You can start with any of them. Any of the ones that I wrote. There's the first one, Ghost of Hooker Alley. Classic, fun. But I don't know. I think I've improved my craft since then. The Leprechaun might be my favorite right now. Go read the Leprechaun. Lepercorn. Do you have a super file where we only get yours? Man, is my earlier comment going to bite me in the ass? No super file. However, if you go to the Caverns and Creatures website and click on the Shingles tab, all the ones with excerpts next to them are mine because I asked everybody to give me excerpts for their books and nobody did. Erin Kelly says Just Say No is probably her favorite of Bevan's shingles. That's a good one. That will be in the forthcoming Shingles the movie. Well, going back to CF10 though, I know a lot of you are excited about that. I cannot give you a ballpark estimate on when it's coming out. I will say, however, that I want to make this one special. It's 10, nice big round number, halfway through the projected series. Got some surprises coming for you. All right. Ian says, what about sub booked another D something? The hell does that mean? I think Ian is also on his seventh beer. Aaron asks, why are the Kindle shingles in compilations? Because they are from different authors, and that would be a logistical nightmare to try and publish. Okay, 7 beers in. I need to go use the little boys' room. I'll be right back. All right, we got 20 people on right now. Exciting. Let's see how many we lose while I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back, and we only lost 2 people. That's not bad. All right, let's see what I missed. Yeah. Little boys indeed. Oh, my. Oh, all right. Robert ducked out. Good night, Robert. I hope you do try out shingles. Oh, Ian, are you saying D1, D2, D3? Are you talking about D6, 2D6, 3D6? Otherwise, I'm still lost. Well, if the plan is for 20 CF books, then I'm going to be 60 by the time these things are finished. So am I, Arisley. Emily is here. Hi, Emily. Is it time to watch Utena again? It's always time to watch Utena again. All right, Monk, I'm going to skip that one. Brian asked, what's your day job now? Do I want to say that? I don't know. It's, I'm going to skip that one. It's not doing what I want to do. It's not putting my talents to work. Not the ones that I'll be remembered for. Emily thinks I should open a pub. That was the dream long before I ever typed a word of critical failures. I wanted to do that. But no, that's a huge investment and a huge probability of failure. All right, you know what? Top Secrets asked, don't know if this has been answered before, but is there another mini adventure coming soon? All right, I will answer that. In fact, you know what? This is I'll even give you this. Last book, when I was writing book 9, I decided to change things up. Before I was writing a novel, then 6 short stories, novel, 6 short stories, going in that pattern. But with book 9, I thought these books are getting bigger. I needed breaks during the books. So I'd write 30,000 words, then take a little break, knock out a short story. And by the time I was done, I have a book, 6 shorts. The release for you guys was the same. But so that's what I'm doing again. When a short story is released, you will know that I am 30,000 words into Critical Failures 10. Beer number 8. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Top Secrets, thank you for the question. Thank you for a different, similar question. One that I can answer, one that helped me answer, or help me better answer the question I get all the time. Ooh, all right. Jonathan asked a good question. Working title for number 10. I uh, I don't have a good one. I do have a working title, but it's one I very much expect to replace. Right now, it's Critical Failures 10. Let me make sure it's actually that. Yes. Critical Failures 10. X marks your mom. That's probably not going to stay that way. Aaron asks, if you weren't an author, what would you like to do? Oh, man, that's kind of how I feel right now. I'd like to be an author. I got 4 votes for keep it that way. X marks your mom. I might. It's all right. What I do like about it, it has kind of that same I don't give a fuck vibe that I had for 7 with Septipussy. I think I was gonna go for something different with that, and then I just said, "Hey, what about Septipussy?" Ran with it. Hi, Monk's wife Jackie. Uh, yeah, I mean, I can try. That's no. This is as good as I can. Or maybe I just move the whole table. Is that any better? A little bit. Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, my wife moved the table because the refrigerator door doesn't open all the way. Jonathan says No Holds Barred was the absolute best title. I disagree. I really like the title of number 3, A Storm of S Words. That one made me happy. Oh, the pictures are not aligned. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to stand up. Oh, I thought you were just talking about that one that's really crooked, or 2 or 3 that are really crooked. No, that's I'm not going to get out a measuring tape or anything right now. Aaron asked, "Did you get any rain from Hurricane Ian?" No, not a freaking drop. And we really could use the rain around here. Look, Shadow Varian, if you want to come to my garage and put my pictures right, you're more than welcome to. In fact, I will. If you want to do that, I'll rearrange some things and order more pictures. Aaron asks, when is A&D Con going to be in your garage? Well, we still haven't locked anything down for 2023. Jonathan asks, "Are you actually from the Gulfport area? We stopped at the Olive Garden in D'Iberville for a photo, shooting our way to Destin from Texas. Did you get Dick's Sporting Goods in the background? That's a tough shot. I got it once. Um, I'm not from there. I'm from New Orleans originally, but my parents live in Diamond Head, Mississippi, and I lived there for about a year after college before I went to Korea. Um, so, yeah, about an hour away. Let me run this by you. Crazy idea I had at our last A&D convention. I was having such a nice time. The panels, the events, the live shows, that's all fun. But the best part of the convention for me was just hanging out outside, drinking beer, and talking with the fans. Um, so I thought, what if I did a convention, BevanCon, where it's only that? No events, no panels, no nothing. Just hanging out and drinking. Dave, yes, that could very well be in my garage. All right, Michaela's in. I mean, I'll still charge you money for tickets. Brian asked, "What did you do in Korea?" I taught English there for 15 years. That was uh, that was my biggest motivation to get these books rolling. To not teach English anymore. Well, I haven't seen stripes in like probably 30 years. I don't remember that part of it. Dave says I should try teaching pre-med kids organic chemistry. No, I've been helping my daughter with her homework recently. The math, I don't know, but we get through. We learn it together by watching YouTube videos, and I can handle math. I'm not joking either. We watch these YouTube videos until I understand it, and I share it in a way with her that she can understand it, and we grow. Our minds grow. But she's also taking biology, and this is, man, biology's grown since I was in high school, and I can't help her much with that. I do my best, but it's mostly we watch a video and I say, "Did that mean anything to you?" Jonathan asks, "Do you direct John Sleep when he narrates your books to help him get the inflections right for the characters, or is he just that good and in tune with them at this point?" No, that's all John. There's, I don't direct him. I don't even hear him until he sends me the chapters to go over. Uh, Occasionally, once in a blue moon, I'll have an inflection correction, but no, that's 99.999% him. Monster Jam says, Gimpo! Who are you? Are you a fellow Gimponian? Hey, Jack, you going to be on my live video? All right, well, good night. Well, that's putting the kids to bed. Hi, Writing Happy Hour. Monk asks, have you ever written anything you felt was self-reflective? Something that you felt summed you up as a person? Most of it. That's I mean, I won't speak for every writer, but we all come at this with our own perspectives. You read what a writer writes, what they want to say, and then you kind of figure out who they are as a person. Mine, you got to filter that through a satirical lens sometimes. Disclaimer for space puppies. All right, Ian, are you bailing on us? I appreciate you sticking around. Oh. Emily asks, what's a cool thing you learned on YouTube? Lately I've learned a bunch of math. None of it's cool, but I feel smarter for having learned it. And some of it was stuff I never learned in high school. Some of it was stuff I was supposed to have learned in high school, but didn't click until now. Ian, man, I don't know what you're saying. By the way, I still have a DM of you with a D and ran story through, just can't upload it here. Denise and Randy's story. Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, Monk asked, can you talk about the art pieces behind you? Man. Yeah, I feel like I don't do enough with these. These are all pieces I commissioned from John Luther Davis. He started out as a fan of the books. He drew some fan art, and he has become the artist for both Caverns Creatures and Authors and Dragons. Yeah, he does all the comic book art. He does all the art you see behind me. He does the art on this T-shirt. All these pictures are available as T-shirts in my TeePublic store, um, and all those on my Patreon at a certain tier. You get one of these prints just like you see behind me every month, sent to your door through the mail. Yeah, that's right now. I've got him doing 3 pictures a month, but he's great. He does good work, and but there's only so much he can do. He's one man. I really want. Yeah, I've been getting him to do. I don't know how many of you actually look at the spell review articles I do, but or I have done. Sam writes these, but I draw my little goofy Jorster the Sorcerer pictures. But I'm in the long, slow process of getting all these pictures replaced with John Luther Davis art. Writing Happy Hour asks, how sure are we that JLD isn't Batman? Batman doesn't have time to draw all this stuff. Emily says, I think you should also put your own drawings on shirts. Nobody buys the good art on the shirts except me. Who's gonna buy my art? Yeah, it's number 9 for me too, John. Running Happy Hour asked, did that X-rated snowman get put on a shirt? I believe there are 2 X-rated snowmen, and I think at least one of them's on a shirt. Writing Happy Hour wants to see my feet? I don't think you do. All right, Monk. Bob, Robert. Don't like Rob. I never have. Jonathan asks, you natural bald? I'm a natural this bald, But you can see some little fuzz here. That grows if I let it. Yes, Jonathan. If I let it grow out, I am Mr. Burns. Timothy asked, "Do you or have you played any of the D&D video games such as Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights?" I have not. I I haven't been able to. I just haven't had time to play video games in years. And if I do, oh, I play Civilization. Trenton, hello, Trenton. You're not late. This party's just, yeah, well, it's where it has been. Ooh, Michaela asks, "Who's your go-to Civ leader?" I I haven't played Civ 6. I bought it for my son, and he likes it. He plays it a lot. I played Civ 5, and I always liked playing Boudica, and I liked her special bonuses and her boobs. All right, Brian wants some signed drawings of mine so he can hang them in his man cave. The signed part is rough because then I have to get it printed and then sign it and then mail it, which uh, I mean, what do I even charge for that? I don't know. Maybe. No, I get you'd pay for them, but I don't know what you would pay for them. Hi, Leslie. You haven't missed any cool stuff. All right, Brian. I'll think more about this later. I'm in no condition of math. All right, Emily. I've got no shortage of ways to make prints. I just gotta. It's yeah, making them through T Public. That still means I have to. Yeah, if somebody wants them signed, I have to make it on T Public, then have it shipped to myself, then open it up, sign it, repackage it, send it to another person. That's you know, if I was going to do that, I wouldn't do it through T Public, or I would just I got a print shop up the street. I'd take it there. They do it for a fraction of the price. Then it's just packaging and shipping, and signing. Signing's easy. I got that. Topsy Crits asks, if you had 48 hours in the real world and any D&D race, would you still eat at Denny's? I don't think my fantasy race would play into it. I mean, if I had the choice, I'd probably eat at Popeyes. I don't know. Then again, if I only had 48 hours, uh, at least the Popeyes near me might not have my order ready in time. All right, Trenton's asking something complicated here. Is there ever going to be another book in the character series with authors and dragons like the character books that are already done? Not 100% sure what that means. Are you talking about the Totally Legend of Brandon Thighmaster and the Klaus Encounters books? If so, that yeah, I do want to write another Klaus Encounters book, except that the first one was not kindly reviewed and nobody bought it, and I don't understand. They were so good. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to write a few of them because the titles are the next ones. I can write Klaus Encounters of the Second Kind, Klaus Encounters of the Third Kind. It has to be done, but yeah, not yet. When there's promise that people will buy them, and when I got to put it on another critical failures book first before I get sidetracked. Jonathan asks, why did you choose Arby's for the fast food restaurant in critical failures? Everyone knows Arby's is the armpit of fast food chains. Wrong. Arby's is wonderful. Also, I don't know. Arby's just felt funny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Emily says Bob and Rick are the only ones who write their own character stories. Did Steve not write The Totally Legend of Brandon Thighmaster? Oh, yeah. Don't say okay, fine. He wrote the first. The first one was the most important one. Oh God, you meant all right. Sorry, you meant the first of the Brandon Thighmaster books. I thought you meant the first of the Authors and Dragons character stories. I I can see how that might have been interpreted badly. Sorry, not what I meant. Leslie asks, any movies you're excited to watch either on ATMs or in the theaters? Uh, I'm kind of excited about the forthcoming D&D movie. I This looks like, in my opinion, a D&D movie done right from what I've seen in the trailers. So the effects look pretty cool. They look like they got some banter going on, and it looks like yeah, they took some lessons from the Marvel movies, but they made it about something that I give a shit about. All right, yeah, Brian. Druids can shapeshift into owl bears. It's fun. Michaela says you should get them to do top secret as an ATM. That would just piss me off. This you can't talk through top secret. You miss all the good bits. Jonathan, thank you for joining us. Good night. And you know what's the most embarrassing thing about doing live videos? It's like you actually knowing how frequently I need to go pee when I'm drinking like this. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Emily asks, I wonder if Bob has changed his feelings about Brendan Fraser now that he has national treasure status. I don't know what that means. I've not changed my feelings. I wasn't ever on a hate Brendan Fraser bandwagon. I didn't like him from the beginning. Um, just everything about him rubbed me the wrong way. Every movie I've seen with him, like no, just, he turned me off of his films. Yeah, well, I don't love him. Oh God, Trenton, Pauly Shore's just as bad. No, is he still alive? God, I hope not. Yes, I've enjoyed movies that are bad because of how bad they are. Dave S., have you never watched Authors and Dragons at the movies? That's I mean, that's kind of what I do for a living. Leslie asks, are your wife and or kids forcing you into movie watchings these days? Not really. I mean, it's usually the other way around. They've seen Real Men and Top Secret a number of times more than they would have liked, I'm sure. Wait, Leslie says we missed you last night for a hard target. Well, apparently I didn't make a very big impression, but I was there. Leslie, that you wound me. Yeah, I wish Steve would have been there. Oh, not Val Kilmer. I mean, take Brendan Fraser and Pauly Shore, leave us Val Kilmer. Trenton, I'm also sad that Carrot Top got buffed because he looks even more ridiculous, but not at all funny. I did not see Top Gun 2. I didn't care. No, the dude is fucking jacked, but he's still Carrot Top. I don't know. Val Kilmer might be a nut job. I don't know. I've read that he's been difficult to work with, but he was Nick Rivers, and yeah, he can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. Hi, Jonathan Wilson. Oh yeah, also Matt Mardigan. I all right. Nick Rivers meant a little bit more to me than Matt Mardigan, but I do love Willow. Ooh, we have an unpopular opinion here. Monk says Willow remake would be awesome. Uh, I hope you're built like Carrot Top. Oh, Chana Wilson. Yes, you need to see Willow. That is, I mean, they've made Dungeons and Dragons movies, but for me, Willow was the one. That's oh God, that's what. Oh man, that was ahead of its time. That was better than any Dungeons and Dragons movie had any business being at the time. Now, I think in where we are now, I think the upcoming D&D movie is the one we need. But Willow was the one we needed, like I don't know, 8 years ago or something. Yes, Emily, it still stands up. I watched it not too long ago. It's good. No, all right, Dave, you misunderstand me. I said Willow was. It would have been good 8 years ago. Yeah, it was made well more than 8 years ago, but it would have been good 8 years ago. Oh, Mr. Keystone Swinger comes in with a original question. I don't know. Ooh, Emily says Beefy Satan definitely sounds like a future original Bevan artwork original. I've actually got a Beefy Satan. Um, Let me see which one it is. Oh, shucks. Give me a second. Yeah, there you go. If you go to the Caverns and Creatures website and you look up the spell Summon Greater Demon, my artwork there is it's got a beefy Satan. Trent asks, will Cooper ever have a romance arc? Well, do you really want me to answer that? No. Do you want me to surprise you? Writing Happy Hour asks, are you ever going to start doing live writing? I tried that once with a partner in a podcast we called, I forgot what that was called. That was many, many years ago. Didn't work out. That's not entertaining. Not, not like this. It could be entertaining with the right set of people, but no, I have no plans for that. Writing Happy Hour says I should cosplay your characters. I no, you've seen me dressed as Jorso the Sorcerer. All right, Trenton, go eat some dinner. Where the hell are you? We're eating dinner right now. Oh, excuse me. All right, fine. Right now, I'm cosplaying Tim and Cooper. Use your imagination. All right, I'm gonna put a 10-minute mark on here. We're coming up on 2 hours, and I think that's probably enough. Um, hmm, I'll ask you, what are you guys watching on TV? I'm watching right now. My wife and I are almost through the Dahmer series on Netflix. We've run out of good stuff, but man, this is some. It's grisly. It's good, but Archer and Lower Decks have seen as much Archer as I can take. I don't know. I'm not really super into the later episodes. And Lower Decks I never got into. Monk Third Rock. Jesus Christ, no. Lower Decks. God damn it. Picked up Always Sunny again. I might get back into that. She Hulk, no. Bob's Burgers, Great North, don't know what that is. Archer, yeah. Lower Decks, all right. How's the wife handling Dower? I mean, fine. What is Great North? I'm gonna look that up. Great North. What is this? Just looking at the pictures, I don't like it. All right, well, actually, Reservation Dogs. I watched a few episodes of that. It was all right, but not something that kept me, amazingly riveted. But yeah, enough to watch a few episodes. The Bear. What the hell is the Bear? Oops. All right. Solar Opposites. I tried one episode and no, thank you. Man, all this crap you're watching. This is why we desperately need a Caverns and Creatures series. Thank you, Monk. Enjoy your time on the back porch. All right, we got a couple more minutes, but I'll hang out until I finish this beer. Oh, Leslie, that's not a question you ask when we got 3 minutes left in the recording. Who would you want to play each character? Oh, I'd want a younger uh, Danny McBride to play Cooper. That's the one answer I'm ready with. Seth Rogen as Dave. Who doesn't want to? Who wants to not like Seth Rogen? Oh God, David Spade as Julian. Who wants to hate Julian? This is why. Oh my God, this is why you people don't read Shingles. You've just got terrible taste. You're hurting my soul. David Spade. No, 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 no. He's up there with Brendan Fraser. Oh, I'll never understand people. Shingles isn't a parody, like a book for book parody of Goosebumps books. It's a parody of the idea. I mean, horror for kids. Conceptual parody. There you go. Hmm. Absolutely not for kids. God, no. In fact, my no, One of my favorite memories of A&D Con, I didn't actually witness it, but somebody told me about it. In Nashville, a mother and her children walked up to my table while I was away. And she said, "Ooh, these look like goosebumps. What are these?" And then her face just dropped and she walked away very angrily. After I guess she took a closer look, read some of the titles. That's a win. But you know, it's not a win. Somebody reads my comedy and says, "You know who'd be good for that? David Spade." Now, now that's a dark day for me. That's I'm gonna have to go drink alone now. Thank you all for joining me. It's time to end this stream. Good night.